Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I've got for you this beautiful Dacia Sandero, and as always I'm going to do a quick walk around just so you can see the condition of the car, and then we're going to jump inside and I'm going to show you all the interior features and gizmos and gadgets and everything that this car comes with. Spoiler alert, it's not much that it comes with because this is like the entry level one, but that actually helps with insurance, for example, because the more gimmicks a car has, the more expensive the insurance is. So because this is like the box standard one, the insurance is going to be extremely cheap. And I'll get to the insurance part, but let me just give you some details about the actual car. So, like I said, this is a Dacia Sandero Ambiance, finished in white. It is a hatchback, as you can see. It's got a 1-liter petrol engine, and it puts out 74 brake horsepower. The car is always compliant, and it was first registered on the 29th of March, 2018. It's got a valid MOT until the 30th of March, 2026, and the annual road tax is £195, which is not bad considering the fact that even electric cars are now paying the same price. So, yeah, it's probably one of the lowest road tax brackets. Insurance group, just like I said, it is probably one of the lowest insurance groups I've ever seen on a car. 4E. So this is a perfect car for a learner, for somebody that just passed their test, for somebody that does deliveries as well, because obviously it's a 1-liter engine and they are very economical. Speaking of economy, you're looking at about 43 miles per gallon around town, 62 miles per gallon on a motorway run, with a combined fuel economy of 54 miles per gallon. It's got a top speed of 98 miles per hour, and it's got a 0 to 60 time of 14.2 seconds. The last MOT passed without any advisories. There's only one previous owner on the car, and it's got a really good service history as well. Plus, the car has just been serviced. So, yeah, these are pretty much like the details about the car. Now let me get into the negatives. So the negatives, it had a few little scuffs on the bodywork at some point, but somebody has touched them in with what I believe is a completely different shade of white, as you can see on here. But again, think of it this way: if you haven't noticed these the first time I did the walk around, then trust me, they're not that bad. I mean, only when you get like really close, you can obviously see them. But now because you know they're there, you're going to constantly look there, so you know that they're there. But trust me, they're not as bad as they are in the video. Tires have plenty of tread on them, and you do have these plastic wheel trims that you can replace if you want. They do have a few little scuffs, but that's the beauty of the plastic ones. You can just pop them out, put brand new ones in, and that's it. Jobs are good. Let's have a look over at the interior, because the interior is in fantastic condition. You do have electric windows over at the front, and the seats are in really good condition. Like I said, there's no tears or rips or anything like that. And then down here you've got your glove box, which is nice and deep, so you can store plenty of stuff in there. Plus you've got your owner's manual in there as well, and you do have side airbags with this one as well, which again is really nice. Having a look over at the rear, you do get manual windows on the rear, unfortunately, as that's how it comes with the entry-level model. But again, even the rear seats are in fantastic condition, no tears or rips or anything like that. You do get ISOFIX points on the 2 outer seats, which is nice, so on this one and on that one over there. Plus the seats are foldable as well, so you can actually drop the seats down to increase your boot space if you need to. Right, let's have a look over at the boot. And before that, just want to show you that it had few scuffs on this side as well. And again, as you can see, somebody has touched them up with a different shade of white. But I mean, yeah, it's got a few little scuffs. It is what it is. The price will definitely reflect that anyway. So plus it's got one other thing as well, which to be honest I've literally just noticed as I was doing the video. um well, as I was taking the photos, actually I've just noticed it. And um yeah, I got a bit upset about that because I haven't noticed it before, but I'll show you what it is. So open the boot, pop the key in, and then you can open it. Now, if your car is on, and obviously you have the key in the ignition, then and you don't want to turn the car off to come and open the boot, you don't have to, because there is a lever just next to the driver's right foot. You pull on that and it pops the boot open anyway. So let's have a quick look in the boot here as well. Plenty of space in the boot. It's actually a really decent size. Plus, like I said, you can actually drop the seats down and you get a much bigger loading area. Underneath here, you've got your tire inflating kits. You got that foam and the compressor. No spare wheel with this one. I don't actually think any of the Sanderos came with a spare wheel. But obviously, again, this being the entry level one, definitely didn't come with one. Moving over to this side, and you've probably already noticed the thing that I've just noticed as I was taking photos. It's got a little bit of a dent just here. Don't know if you can capture it. I don't know if the video can capture it, but it's a minor dent. I will try to get that removed. I can't promise that I'll manage to do it, but I will definitely give it a go to try and pop that out. It's the thing is, because it's a white car, and this is why I haven't noticed it when I actually purchased the car as well, because it's a white car. It depends on how the light hits it, because if it's in a good lighting condition, then you can easily miss that. So yeah, but it does have a little bit of a ding just there. You can probably see it. Like I said, I will try to remove that if I can. Over here, you've got your fuel cap. And again, to open the fuel, you do need to have your key. So pop your key in there, twist it, and then it just comes out just like that. So it's very safe. Cool. Oh, yeah. This is a cool thing I like about it. So when you take this off, right, and instead of like leaving it on the car or something, they've given you that little hook there where you can hold that. Obviously, you can put your petrol in and then take this out, put it back, twist, and take your key out. Simple as that. Right. Let's have a quick look over on this side. So look, see, from the inside, it's not like it's dented on the inside as well. I mean, that could have literally just been somebody, like, even with their knee, they could have pushed it in with their knee, because it's like at knee height. So don't know, but that should easily just pop out, to be honest, because it's not like it's not on the crease or anything, so it should be fine. Again, just to show you how it looks like on this side as well. Like I said, really good condition on the seats, and like I said, you do have the ISOFIX points here as well. And let's have another look at the front. You're probably going to think I'm crazy that I'm showing you all these little things, but no, I mean, that's what I do on all my videos. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I show every small little scratch or dent or something like that, purely because I think it's only fair for whoever comes to view the car that they know in advance how the car looks like and what to expect when they get there, unlike some car dealers that are trying to hide different imperfections, if I can call them that, in certain cars. And I think it's had a little, well, no, I don't think, I know, I can see it's had a little bit of a ding just there. Not ding, but it's a little bit of scratch. Like I said, the tires are in good condition. Let me just pop the bonnet while I'm here, because it is from the passenger side. So you got a lever just down here, just underneath the glove box, and that just pops your bonnet open. And This is what the beast looks like, the 1 liter petrol engine, um, which is tootling along. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, so the oil dipstick, you can see that it's got fresh oil. It's just been serviced, like I said. So yeah, the dipstick is part of the oil cap, which is cool. Do you know what's one thing that actually um, impressed me? Although this is the box standard one, like the entry level, just like box standard one, it comes with a strut, which I was very impressed by, to be honest. I know it's not a lot to be impressed by, but on a car that was as cheap as the Dacia is, because let's be honest, the Dacias are the most affordable brand new cars you can buy in the UK and anywhere at this point. That's because they just, I don't want to say cut corners, but they don't use the best quality materials in terms of like the interior plastics and stuff, and they just save money as much as they can. And by them saving money, you save money, because you get a 2018 car for the price of a 2006 car, like a Toyota or something. So yeah. And obviously the mileage, I mean, you just wait until you see the mileage on this thing. It's crazy. It's so low. But as you can see here, but if you don't know what that contraption is, that's for your AC. So yeah, it comes with AC, which is a bonus. But yeah, that's the little 1 liter petrol engine, which runs absolutely fine. But as with every 1 liter engine, you do need to rev it a little bit before you try to pull away. So it's not like you can drive it just from the clutch. You actually have to like give it a good rev, because it's a 1 liter, so obviously it needs some help trying to get it to move. But let's just get inside. Over here you've got the front lights, the front window switches. So you do have electric windows on the front, which is great, I guess. And let me just move the seat backwards a bit. Right, so inside the Dacia, down there you've got your headlight adjustment, so you can raise it or lower it. And then over here you've got an air vent, and this is your steering wheel. Now, you know what? I actually really like the way the steering wheel looks and feels. It looks a lot more sleeker than this car should have it. It looks nice. Key, pop the key in the ignition, and then all the lights come on as they should. Car starts straight away. No warning lights or anything like that in the dash. Over there you've got your indicators as well as your lights, and then over here you've got your wipers as well. That is your trip computer over there. It's got 22 degrees, set temperature, and as you can see, the car's covered only 58,132 miles, so it's very low mileage. So there's plenty of life left in this car. Very easy to understand dashboard. You've got your rev counter over on the left. You've got, it is the rev counter over on the left, your speedometer in the middle, and then over there you've got your little trip computer, plus you've got your fuel gauge over on the right as well. Simple as that. The two lights that you see on is the fact that I've got my door open and the fact that the handbrake is up. If I put my handbrake down, that will go away, as you can see, but obviously I'm going to leave it up because the car is going to start rolling forward. Nothing just mention on this side. You've got a little cubby at the top there where you can put you can store different items like your phone, wallet, keys, stuff like that. And then over here you've got your main console, and you've got 2 air vents. You got your hazard lights. This is to lock and unlock the doors. So you've got central locking, which is just crazy to say Oh, look, you've got a 2018 car and you've got central locking. Ooh. But again, it's just a box standard car. Like it's not anything fancy. It's not something that will wow anybody. It's just a tool to do a job, to get you to and from work, to learn how to drive in, to pass your test in, to drive in the first year because the insurance is going to be dirt cheap on it. To do deliveries, like I said, it's absolutely fantastic. So it's literally just a workhorse. Dacia in general is just a workhorse. Dacia is never going to make a car that's going to make people go, wow, I can't believe that's a Dacia. It's, yeah, it's just, I mean, probably the most high-tech thing in here is the fact that it's got a phone magnet over here that is left from the previous owner, and I haven't removed. But that's like I said, it's not. Don't expect. Don't don't search for a Dacia and expect a Lexus, right? Don't just don't have too high expectations about like the interior quality of like the materials. They're just hard plastics, okay? But it's normal. It's perfectly fine. I completely forgive it because it's so affordable, right? I don't want to say the word cheap, okay? I'm trying to avoid saying the word cheap because it's not cheap, okay? Cheap is something that it's a word that for me it just doesn't. I don't even know how to put this into words. It just degrades something. It just makes it look inferior, right? If we say the word cheap. Affordable. This is what I want to say. It's an affordable car, right? Look, the mirrors, they're manual adjusting mirrors, right? So it lacks all that fancy technology. But you can look at it this way. The less technology it's got in it, the less buttons and everything, the less that can go wrong with it. So it's just a box and trust me, the repairing this thing and doing anything on it, it's dirt cheap because the parts are readily available everywhere. And like I said, it's just a workhorse, right? And treat it as such. Obviously, don't just batter it. Don't drive it off a mountain. But like, it's a tool to do a job. That's it, right? It's not a investment, if I can call it that. Anyway, that's your radio, and it works absolutely fine. Obviously, I'm going to turn it off because I don't want YouTube to strike my video. These are for your presets over here. You got your media, radio, text, setup, telephone. That's your back button. Oh, wait. I forgot to show you the most important bit. There we go. So you don't have steering wheel controls, but you've got the controls behind the steering wheel, so you can turn the radio, you can turn the music up and down, you can change radio source and everything. So, yeah, you've got your controls here. Let me just turn that down. So yeah, and it's actually in a very convenient position because it's right behind your steering wheel, so you can access the buttons straight away. So I've actually thought about it. Look at that. You've got USB. Nice. This here, I'm just trying to. Oh yeah, this comes off, and then you've got an actual. You've got another USB in there. So you've got one there, and you've got another USB here. But see, it's just, why did they have to do that? Like, couldn't have just put another USB like down here or something? You've got your auxiliary port, so you can actually play music directly from your phone. Obviously, it doesn't have Bluetooth, but actually, no, it does have Bluetooth. It does have Bluetooth. What more do you want? Look, it's got the Bluetooth logo flashing on there as well. What more do you want? All right, come on. It's high tech, right? But yeah, you've got USB, you've got auxiliary port, you've got Bluetooth, so it's got pretty much everything you can wish for. Obviously not everything you can wish for, but everything you actually need, right? Because you could wish for, I don't know, a panoramic sunroof. You're not gonna get that, but it's got everything that you would need. Down here, you've got your climate control, and it's very simple. So this is for the fan speed. You've got a fan speed on 4 levels. This is if you want recirculate or regular air. This is to select where you want the air to come out from. Okay. That's your AC, that's your rear window defrost, and this is to select the temperature as well. So obviously where that red bit is, that's the one that's selected. Over here, you've got this little light that shows that the seatbelt is not buckled. And then these are cutouts for additional options that could have been ticked, but obviously it wouldn't have been an entry-level one. So the front windows would have been from here. You would have operated the front windows from here, and then where the front windows are now, that would have been the rear windows. Down here you've got 2 cup holders. You've got a 12-volt socket over here as well. 5-speed manual gearbox, which changes gears very smoothly. It goes through all the gears perfectly fine. There's, like I said, there's no issues. The clutch biting point is exactly what it should be, so no problems at all. And then over here you've got a little bit of storage, good old manual handbrake. You've got another 12-volt socket over here. Look at that. Dacia giving 2 12-volt sockets. Fancy. And you've got a cup holder over on the rear as well. A cup holder, just so the people in the back can fight over it. You got your rear view mirror over there, interior lights at the top here, and then you've got a sun visor. Obviously no vanity mirror because that would have cost extra as well. So cool. I think that is pretty much it. There's not much else I can tell you about it. It's just, again, I can't emphasize this enough. It's a tool to do a job, right? Anyway, let's go and park this baby up. There you go. I fixed all the lights in the dashboard. I'm basically a mechanic right now. So, like I said, rev it a little bit because it will go. I'm just gonna park it right here because I haven't got any more room to park it. Actually, I haven't got any more free parking spaces. Sorry about that. There we go. Well, that was a riveting drive, wasn't it? I drove it from there to here. Anyway, like I said, the car drives absolutely lovely. No issues with it whatsoever. It says no phone detected. It was saying there, so you can connect it to Bluetooth. But for what it is, it's going to be nice and very competitively priced. It is an affordable tool. That's it. Anyway, thank you very much for sticking all the way to the end. As always, if you have any questions, queries, burning issues, anything like that, drop them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. Or if you are interested in the car and you'd like to come over to have a look at it and take it out for a test drive, by all means, you're more than welcome to. Give me a call on 01684 355 032, or you can email me at vindemautos@gmail.com, or just go onto the website, which is www.vindemautos.co.uk. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you liked the video. I know it's not something like crazy that I can show you about this car because, like I said, there's nothing crazy about it. But it is a good, reliable workhorse. Thank you very much for sticking all the way to the end. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.